In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders.
That's assault, man. That's assault, man. Break that up, man. Pop that there, man. That's assault, man. That's assault, man. Break that up, man. Break that up. Pop that chair here. These people are going to eject you from this line. That's assault, man. That's assault, man. You cannot touch me like that. Oh, I will be telling you exactly what happened. Break that up, man. Man. These people are going to eject you from this line. That's assault. That's assault. We have video of her just touching. How did that go? I will. Excuse me. Ma'am. Excuse me. Break that up. That's assault. Ma'am. You cannot touch me like that. Break that up. Break that up. Break that. Break that up. Break that up. Oh, I will be telling you. Break that up. Break that up. That's assault. That's assault. That's assault. Break that. That's assault. Pop that chair here. We have video of her just. These people are going to eject you from this line. How did that show? I will be assault. It is incredibly appropriate. I will. You cannot touch me like that. That's assault. Break that up. Pop that chair here. Man, you cannot touch me like that. It is incredible. That's assault. Break that up. That's assault. Break that up. Pop that chair. Man. Pop that chair. Man. Pop that chair. Man. These people. These people are going to eject you from this line. Break that up. That's break that up. Break that up. That's assault. Break that up. Man. Break that up. Oh, I will. Man. That's assault. That's assault. Oh, I will be telling you exactly what happened. Pop that chair here. That's assault. Break that up. Man, that's assault. Man, break that up. Man, break that up. Pop that chair here. These people are going to eject you from this line. That's assault. Man, that's assault. Man, it is. You cannot touch me like that. Oh, I will tell you exactly what happened. Break that up. Break that up. Man. These people are going to eject you from this line. That's assault. That's assault. We have video of her just touching. How did that show? I will be. Excuse me. Man. Excuse me. Break that up. That's assault. Excuse me. That chair. Man. You cannot touch me like that. Break that up. Break that up. Break that. Break that. Break that. Break that. Oh, I will be telling you. Break that up. Break that up. That's assault. That's assault. That's assault. Break that. That's assault. Pop that chair here. We have video of her just. These people are going to eject you from this line. How did that show? I will be assault. It is incredibly appropriate. I will. You cannot touch me like that. That's assault. Break that up. Pop that chair here. Man, you cannot touch me like that. It is incredible. That's assault. Break that up. That's assault. Break that up. Pop that chair. Man. Pop that chair. Man. Pop that chair. Man. These people are going to eject you from this line. Break that up. That's break that up. Break that up. That's assault. Break that up. Man. Break that up. Oh, I will. Man. That's assault. That's assault. Oh, I will. That's assault. 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 Oh, I will. That's assault. 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 Oh, I will be telling you. That's assault. 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 That's assault.
That's assault. That's assault.
Drop that chair. That's assault. Break that up. That's assault. That's assault. Oh, I will be telling you. That's assault. That's assault. Oh, I will be telling you.
Okay, we'll watch the Lindsay video. Listen, I need to know though, because I'm using a new thing. It sounds so weird to me, but I have this, I hope it's not too loud. I have this box that's in lieu of a soundboard, and I want to see how it sounds to you guys. It sounds super weird in my headphones, but I think that's just because I'm not used to it. It sounds good. Can you hear me okay? And can you hear the video okay? It sounds, for me, it feels like I'm underwater. Will you close the door, babe? It does. It feels a little like I'm underwater, and I can't tell if I'm too close to the mic or not. I'm just not used to it. You can hear me good? Okay. Can you hear the video good? Excellent. Oh, the Hoogan got his chicken weenies. Donna Barkley. Actually, that's on my list, is to say shout outs to you, Donna, to Donna Barkley and to Haynes. I got Haynes, I got your buy me a coffee, and Donna Barkley, I got your dono, and it's going to chicken weenies. And I appreciate you guys. And Hoogie's showed me his tummy twice yesterday, and I appreciate that. And also, we did a baby shower this morning. I should say I did a baby shower this morning. And Hugin had some right before I left. So he thanks you very much. His tummy was full and he was able to get through the couple of hours that Mama's was gone. But he got to hang out with Daddies. So he was in a good mood. And he's currently knocked the fuck out from chicken weenies. They really exhaust him to eat them. He is the king. He really is the king. And I appreciate you guys so much for that, Donna and Haynes and anybody else, just for listening and being here today. Thank you very much. Had a baby shower this morning. Went to it. My brother's having a baby. He's not pregnant. His wife is. She looked adorable. It was at a really cool hotel. It was called Hotel Zaza. There's a lot of funky art on the walls. A lot of cool shit. I really enjoyed it. What I didn't enjoy is the parking meters were not working. And I tried to use my card, and a lady kind of heckled me and was like, it doesn't work. And, I was irritated, and I was like, well, fuck. So I go to get change, and while I'm getting change to pay the meter in cash, I get a fucking ticket. And they are no joke here. They raised them from like 50 to 75. It's insane. Your ticket's either going to be 50 or 75 bucks. If you park at a meter, it's ridiculous. It reminds me of when we first got to LA for WrestleMania. We parked, we left for 2 minutes to get change. Came back, same thing. Same thing. Big ass ticket. I was so pissed. But it was a beautiful baby shower. Didn't bathe any babies. Also, there was a really weird questionnaire thing. It was I guess a baby game. And it's just quizzes about babies. There was 35 to 40 people there, right? And it was 15 questions about babies. And it gives you 4 choice questions, multiple choice, and then some of them are yes or no. And some of the questions weren't. It was something about babies' knees, when do their knees form ossifice? I don't know what it was. Ossifice, something about their knees. Do babies have knees? And there's a baby there, and I looked at it. It didn't have any fucking knees. Its legs were just shaped like a fat Irishman who's drunk, just outside. The little baby's knees were just a fat, I don't know, just it's just baby fat. And it's shaped like a rainbow. There's just no visible knees. Knees of ham is a great way to put it, actually. Like Merv. He's got knees of ham, this baby. That's why it doesn't hurt them to crawl, right? I guess they have no knees. I don't know. They get their kneecaps between 2 and 5 years old. Yeah, I don't know how you know that, because that was part of the quiz. Is do babies have knees? Are they born with knees? And I was like, well, that one doesn't have them, but I'm pretty sure they're supposed to. Got that one wrong. There's another one about baby bones. It was all about bone growth and things about the bones. And then some shit about can babies swim? Newborns, do they automatically know how to swim? And all I could think of was the Nirvana cover. So I'm like, yeah, they fucking know how to swim. And also they're in the belly. Aren't they swimming the whole time? And turns out that was wrong. And so I was feeling very deceived. I was starting to Google things. I was getting mad. Something about a baby's stomach is the size of a cherry. True or false? I got that one wrong. Just literally everything about babies I didn't know. I had no idea. Things about what the frick is this? There's what are you, a gnat? What are you? Things flying in my face. So all the questions about babies, basically out of 15, I got 2 right. Shit can you feed a baby this? If you eat a baby, can you go to jail? Very basic, how to raise babies, how to take care of them, how to, do they have knees? What kind of bones? Or how many Are there more bones in a baby's arm or baby wrist or an adult human wrist? The answer was no, it turns out. Anyway, the game fucking sucked, and they said how many people missed more than 10. And in a room of 35 to 40 people, I was the only one who missed more than 10, and everybody giggled. They had a good chuckle at that. And then I shot, fucking bug, get away from me. This one bug has been menacing me all morning. Anyway, yeah, I got them all wrong, and they said I shouldn't be a parent, and I agree. I don't want to be. But, like, also, I kind of had a fit, and I screamed out, I don't know anything about baby bones, and that was weird. That was definitely weird, because I don't. Also, I did get the baby an Adidas tracksuit onesie, so it's gonna, when it squat, because you know how babies just squat? Like, once they learn to stand, they'll just squat when they're standing. And Hugin is the baby. He really is. I'm a Hugin mom. I don't need a baby. I've got he's a good baby. He's a good boy. He's a good man. That's what I tell him every day. You're a good boy. You're a good man. And I would have failed if I had babies, because I didn't even know they don't have knee bones or something. Also, I thought you could legally eat their feet. Turns out you can't. Also, the only cool feet are baby feet. Very cute. Very cute little chubby little toes. Very cute. They don't look real. But yeah, anyway, I shouldn't have kids because I don't know anything about them, it turns out. Didn't win any of the games. Got a cool a cool Adidas tracksuit for the newborn. So that when it squats, it's gonna look Slavic. And I hope I don't offend her, but I did order her a book that will be arriving at her door, and it's like how like stupiding down parenthood or something. It's like this thing where it's like all the stupid questions, and it's like something about these questions are stupid and you feel stupid asking them, but don't worry, this book has, it's literally like this is how you raise a baby guide. And it got rave reviews, and a bunch of my friends said they got it, so I got her that. And one of the things is like, because I was looking through it, and it's pretty weird. It was like, is your baby making this sound? And then it says, like, put this sucker, like a thing that's shaped like a water tank, in its nose and suck the snot out. And yeah, I just thought that was weird because it reminded me of like AutoZone's do it yourself. Like how you can do the self-care on your car. And it's like, what's it smell like? What's it sound like? What's it look like? And that book kind of does that. It's like, here's how you suck the snot out of the baby. It's like, is your baby making this noise? Is your baby trying to kick you in the head in your sleep? Maybe you should make it rest. Like, don't sleep right next to it, or you're going to squish the baby. Just very basic things. So I sent her that, and then I also got them this coin that literally says, it says dad and mom, and it's like, who's going to change the diaper coin. So it's how you make all your decisions. They just flip a coin for who has to do it. So that's going to be cool. That's going to save them from a lot of fights. So I basically saved their marriage, even though it was not in any turmoil whatsoever. But in case it is, I got them a coin. So that's pretty cool. So that's what happened today. And then I got a ticket and I threw a fit. Another weird thing that happened is a lady asked me where Hotel Zaza was, and I pointed to it, and then she went the other way. So I don't know what that's about. But anyway, should have got a double-sided dad coin. I didn't even think about that. Catch Lisk, welcome. Justice for Flower. I screamed that at the baby shower when they said, "Does anybody have any words for this baby?" I stood up and I broke a plate and I yelled, "Justice for Flower." And you can believe me or you can't, but I know the truth. Speaking of knowing the truth, you guys want to watch the Lindsay Gaetani video, I'll put it on, but I got to warn you, it is 15 minutes of, you guys just hear me out. Like, how do drunk people do it? They burp, right? They're like, you guys hear me out, burp. Listen, I'm not day drunk. I'm going to tell you some shit. It's going to all make sense. We need justice. I still don't like this guy, but we need justice. This is bigger than that. I taught my kids to trust cops. I'm like, well, that's on you. And then she's like, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. And then she doesn't. She doesn't tell you anything. So we can watch it, but I will warn you, it seems like I'm not trying to be rude, but she seems a little fucked up on something. I don't know what. Maybe just life. Maybe just life is getting to her. But she's on something. Maybe she stood too long at the gas pump. I don't know. But maybe she used like a thick marker, got her a little tipsy, made a video. I don't know what that was about. But it is 15 minutes of, I'm going to tell you something. Watch this, watch this, watch this. And then it just ends. And then she's like, stay tuned for part 2. It reminds me of those TikToks where it's like, wah, 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 and the coin's going around and then it never goes in the hole. It's like that. But if you guys want to watch that, we'll watch it. It's nothing out of the norm. It's like, oh, this is kind of sad. This mom might be day drunk, but maybe not. And if not, maybe she's just stressed, but also she did not tell us anything. So we can watch it. I don't know. Anyway, justice for Flower. I do have some videos to show you. You did watch it. What'd you think, EB? On a 1 to 10, did you learn anything? Did you learn anything? We're going to put this on Ernie. If the answer is below 5 for learning anything, then we're not watching it because we have to have good content on this channel. Is it? 1 to 10, EB. All the pressure is on Ernie. -1. We're not watching it. Sorry. It's EB's choice. And honestly, I agree. You really do. I swear to God, you don't learn anything new. It is 15 minutes of, I'm going to tell you something. Stick with me. This is a thread. There's no thread. It's just that. It's kind of not worth it to hear, though, random Brockton whore. It's really not. Like, it's literally just edging. I think she edged us. If you go on X, some shit, you just type in Lindsay Gaetani and it'll pop up. I'm also frozen now. I'd like to thank StreamYard for that. That's really cool of you guys. I really love that. I send you a parking tickets amount of money every month so that you can freeze me. That's really cool. That's sick. Yeah. Well, see, that's how you know it's bad content, Sister Wendy. And that's why we're not going to do that to you today. Okay, there we go. It came back. The nodes are back. It's just edging, Megan. I wanted to call Morgan and Morgan on her. I was like, none of this. I swear to you, it is 15, 20 minutes, however long it is, of her going, hear me out. When I'm done, if you want me to fuck myself, I'll go fuck myself. You know, that type of stuff. If you, not those exact words, but the idea, the sentiment is there. Just hear me out. And when I'm done, if you don't like, it's like, okay, well then say the thing, bitch. And then she doesn't say the thing. And it's like, well, so now we're just edging. Okay. Well, I didn't want to do that in the day. So thanks. Also, yeah, she does have a lot of extra lipstick on the outside of her lips, which is how you know she is. I don't know. Maybe she did stay up too long. Maybe she went diesel. I don't know. If we have time, we'll watch it. There is a couple more things on the David and Celeste thing. Not too much has come out. He has not been charged yet. I don't know why. However, there have been reports from the very sources. Let's just say the truth. It's TMZ, which I would never use as a viable source, but they're the ones who literally had to tell the cops, hey, this is your victim. Like, they gave evidence to the cops. That's how bad of a job the cops in LA did. And apparently they got the hookup on the info. And when they first reported it, I was like, oh, but I still feel weird, like, even repeating this. But then other people started going really deep and getting a lot of the same information. And that information being, first of all, he's apparently not cooperating with police. They, like, apparently just the lawyer and he's dodging the police. Here's another thing. He went on a streamer's live, not like as a guest, like he went to watch it. And while he's watching the streamers live, they mention the situation going on with a dead miner in his Tesla, and he unfriends this creator and dips out, which is kind of weird because, like, you're still online. Shouldn't you be up at the police station talking to the cops about the dead girl in your car? You fucking piece of shit. But regardless, he hasn't been charged yet. Apparently, they swept his house for DNA. They sprayed luminol all over it because they were looking for a potential place where the dismemberment happened. And that got me thinking about something. It got me thinking. You know what's crazy? They were talking about probable cause on the news, and not TMZ, like the news. And they're talking about probable cause. And they said, you know what's interesting is the Tesla was about a block. It was like half a block and half a block, like around the corner from the house. And even though it was closer to another house, like it wasn't even in front of theirs, but it was around the block, right? Even though it was almost a block and a half away, they said that was probable cause enough to search the house. And I thought, wow, that's crazy that the police in LA said, hey, there's a dead body and a car that could both lead to this house, because this is where we think the dead body, the person could have been, right, is in this house. And it seems this car is registered to someone who might be staying at this house. So since someone was in the house, possibly, we're not sure, but also the vehicle involved is registered here, let's just go in the house and check out the house. They did. It got me thinking about Karen and about, isn't that wild? Like, even the worst cops over on the West Coast still knew, hey, go in the house. Let's go look in the house, right? And in Kansas City, those fans, remember the ones who OD'd on fentanyl in the yard? They said, hey, that's probable cause. We could look in the house. But then Karen's, they didn't look in the house. I just find that kind of weird. Steven, why do you think you're shadow banned? Have you not seen your shadow? Are we not going to have a long winter? What's going on, Steven? What's wrong? Are you stressed out because I was talking about Teslas? What haters? Steven has hatters? No. Megan was lying. I'm calling Morgan and Morgan. It's okay. You're on the replay crew. We're okay with it. This is going to be a shorty. Sillies. Everything keeps pausing. I do not know what the hell is wrong with StreamYard. It is wacky as hell. It's a wacky pack tonight. Nobody's banned. Yeah, Stevie's like 8. He's our child. He shouldn't even be. Get out of here, Steven. Stevie, go play your Dragon Ball Z. No, Steven's legal and he's 18. I actually have no idea who's Steven. Could be a 70-year-old man. Actually, no, Steven made a birthday video. He's just a sweet baby boy. StreamYard does suck. It's pretty fucking terrible. We need a new plan for it. Anyway, I have some pretty cool videos that I'm going to show you. And then we're going to look at some of the new stuff. It's not that much, but some of the new things that the internet has gleaned since we last spoke. And then we're going to do we're going to cold dip a case. I'll explain that in a minute. That's going to be the last thing we do. First thing is I got to show you guys something. I pulled some silly vids that I think you guys would like. So let's get through these sillies because they're very, very cute. And then when we're done, we're going to learn about that stuff, and then we're going to cold dip a case, okay? And I'll explain what that is in a moment. Right now, let's talk about treats.
Me. Hold on. They telling me that you ate a treat when I left. Did you eat a treat, yes or no? Did you? Nah, don't look away. Did you eat a treat from right here? Hell no. So why they saying
on today? This is absolutely terrible.
Me. Hold on. They telling me that you ate a treat when I left. Did you eat a treat, yes or no? Did you? Nah, don't look away. Did you eat a treat from right here? Hell no. So why they saying you ate a treat if you ain't eat a treat from? Did you eat? I'm gonna ask you again. Did you eat a treat from right here? Hell no. All right. So why y'all lying?
I'm playing it again because it didn't play right away when I wanted it to, and I want Hugin to be able to work these, and we have some, but he just doesn't get it, and we're gonna try. Maybe I need to scream, "Hell no!"
Me. Hold on. They telling me that you ate a treat when I left. Did you eat a treat, yes or no? Did you? Nah, don't look away. Did you eat a treat from right here? Hell no. So why they saying you ate a treat if you ain't eat a treat from? Did you eat? I'm gonna ask you again. Did you eat a treat from right here? Hell no. All right. So why y'all lying?
Goddamn, man, these motherfuckers gave me this goddamn dog for free. Come to find out I speak Spanish. Come here, Snack. Vente. Sentate. Dame la mano, move.
That guy talks like Peggy Hill. And I love him so much. And we're watching him again because he says Dame la mano.
Goddamn, man, these motherfuckers gave me this goddamn dog for free. Come to find out I speak Spanish. Come here, Snack. Vente. Sentate. Dame la mano, move.
Dude, I love that guy. Dame la mano. He talks like Peggy Hill. It's the best. Now, this one I saw, first of all, the little girl video, the sassy girl putting on makeup in the mirror, this guy like mimics it. And it caught me off guard. It made me snort laugh. So I had to show you guys. This is the best. Being able to act with the eyes is very rare. It's something not a lot of people can do. Baxter, you know I don't speak Spanish. This dude, he nails it. He nails it. So good, dude. I'm watching it again. Fuck it. The end when she goes, like, just she doesn't even do it with her head. It's something with the eye. He does it perfectly. Now, this is the lady I was talking about the other day, and I keep referencing her, and I was like, I feel like I showed you guys the video, but in case I didn't.
I'm not quite sure why I'm here or what I'm doing, but there's a reason.
Ma'am, we're discussing the rezoning for the Portillos. Do you have any comments on that?
For what?
We're discussing the rezoning on 53rd for...
Well, I live on 63rd.
Again, we're here to hear comments about the rezoning.
Well, I don't like Facebook, and I don't like the internet, because I can't find a job. The library blocked my password. Now tell me, does that make any sense to you?
I love that woman to death. She really is the best. They blocked my password. Does that make any sense? I can't find a job. I can't find a job. Dude, I love her so much. Like, she's so good. Okay, this is some new Bruce. Look, I don't endorse anything he's saying. But also, I kind of do because it's just so funny. I can't. This is special Bruce for you. So here you go.
How can American Christians supporting Israeli Jews? That's what I never will understanding in my life. In the Jewish Talmud, Grittin 57a, it says that Jesus Christ will be boiling in hot excretes and semen forever. Excretes mean shit. I swear to God, if someone forget my Lord or my prophet or my Lord and Savior God and whatnot, if somebody say this about my mother, that she gonna be boiling in hot excretes, I swear to God, I will transplant her all. I will even put Botox in my eyes. And I will change direction, change my face. I will follow this person everywhere and find out stuff about him. And I will shit in a bucket for 13 years. And boil it and make them drink it. This is not a threat. This is a punishment. So that's what my question is. And they also say about the Jesus Christ. If you say Jesus is king, if you say Christ is king, you are anti-symmetrical. Stupid. I'm a rectangle. Christ is king. I declare this as a Muslim. I say that I don't give a shit anymore. Christ is king and you enough. Stop doing that to us. We know everything, the truth. I know the truth. Everything I know. Today I had a dream while I was thinking, while I was sleeping, and I find it out everything. I cannot say everything to you now because they're gonna come to me. And you need me. So I'm not gonna finish myself today. Be careful, everybody. They are coming for you.
That was literally me in high school trying to figure out religion. Is Bruce now as an adult declaring that he knows religion? Asymmetrical. I had the dream while I was asleep while I was thinking. He's so... I don't even care now. Christ is king. Like, what? You're not... I think you could get killed for saying that where you are, Bruce. Like this. Okay. All right, we need to get on with this. I have I have two more because I want you to see, of course, this one every day, and we're gonna end with a new one. It's all of you. It's someone who I think is all of you, and you'll see in a minute. But of course, we have to do this one because it's been killing it lately.
These four men are deathly allergic to the raisin. They kiss their friend goodbye. The game was organized by this man. His name is Earl Wasman, and he runs over a dozen dark casinos in southern Pennsylvania. A dark casino is where you can risk your life in games of chance, but if you win, you can get over $1 million. This man knew the risks, but did it anyway for money, which is a form of greed. When I saw this video, I gathered all my friends and told them to release their worship of the dollar, greed. And if they ever visit a dark casino, they'll be writing a one-way ticket out of my life as a friend.
We will never go to a dark casino.
Are you autism?
Sorry, what?
Are you autism? Read this.
Okay. It's Autistic Girl Summer. Let's yell on the beach and also on the spectrum.
Thank you. Also comes in boy version and not binary version. Now look at this one, please.
Please excuse my poor eye contact. I'm infected with autism.
Are you in love with alcohol? This is good for Mother's Day.
It's wine o'clock, time to talk to my son.
Thank you. You can have it.
Really?
Not this one. Get your phone. I'll show you.
Oh, you want me to buy it?
You don't want to support my dreams?
It's just like the service here is just kind of spotty, so but I will order it when I get home.
Leave now.
I'm sorry?
Leave. Send this to someone on the Epstein list. Hello, scoundrel. If you are panicking right now because you may have done some crimes, don't worry. Using airtight logic, I've designed a fashion that will absolve you of any sin. I am not on the Epstein list, and also there is no list, and also there is one, but it's fake. Please comment, Obama made me do it.
Please comment, Obama made me do it. All right, here we go. This is the last one for the sillies. We'll do more sillies later. But I was trying to think of like, what's the perfect blend of person that I think represents the chat? Like if I were to crush you all up in some sort of compactor that forced you to all become one, like a symbiotic relationship, you all become one transformer, what would it be like? And then this chick popped up in my algorithm and I was like, oh my God, this might be it. I think we found our transformer. I feel like she has a little bitty piece of each and every one of you in her personality, and I think you'll get it when I play it. Please enjoy.
The guy that I have been seeing for the past 2 months decided to stop seeing me, and he said he got the ick from something so crazy. I don't know how to process. I don't. So again, we have been going out for 2 months. This happened last week. He was staying over at my place. I cannot stress enough how much of a normal girl I am, by the way. I can't be more basic. He was staying over in my room and I was in the bathroom, and I came back and I noticed that he was kind of like wandering around, peeking into my drawers, and he opened up the drawer full of my bird beaks. And he looked like seriously concerned. I'm like already confused because he had sisters, so I don't know why he's confused. And he asked me, he's like, are these bird beaks? And I go, yeah. And then he goes, did you kill birds? So now this man is accusing me of killing birds. I'm like, no, I got them off of the dead birds on the side of the road, like every other woman in this country does. And he's like, why do you need bird beaks? And I'm like, for my spells. I need the bird beaks for my spells. Now this man looks visibly scared, like he's kind of backing up into a corner. And he's like, what kind of spells are you casting? And I'm like, just normal girl spells. Like, I haven't casted any recently, but the last time I did was a couple months ago because this guy on the bus came up to me and was like being all creepy and weird and tried to touch me. So then when I went home, I cast a spell on him for eternal suffering. And now he is looking like incredibly scared. And I'm like, what do you think women do? What do you think women do all day? Cook? Clean? No. We are collecting bird beaks and casting spells. And I'm trying to stay calm, but really, he's like super accusatory and looking at me like I'm some crazy person when I'm not. I'm a normal girl. I'm normal. And to add icing onto the fucking cake, he tries to leave my room and leave this apartment, but he opens up my closet instead of my door because they look very similar. They're kind of seated right next to each other. And of course, all of my rat tails come spilling out, and he looks disgusted by it. He's like, oh, what is that? And at this point, I don't understand. I don't understand because he had like sisters, and like, am I supposed to feel shame about my like rat tails in my closet just because they aren't organized the way your family did it? Like, what, are you setting women back fucking 70 years now? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And at this point I am just like I'm trying so hard not to flip my shit. I am. I'm sorry. I'm trying not so I'm trying. I'm trying to be cool. But then this man says I have to go, and he leaves pretty abruptly. And then I get a text about 24 hours later saying, "Hey, I don't think we can continue this relationship. Like, I'm just not feeling it. I kind of got the ick last night." And girls, honestly, like, come into the comments and like, please just let me know if I'm crazy. Like, am I crazy? Because I really don't think I am. But God, I must be, because this guy was being so weird about just like, about stuff that like shouldn't be shamed anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just feeling kind of defeated today. Like, is love really out there even? I don't know. And let me know in the comments what spells you have. I don't know. I don't know. For this guy. I'm so over it.
I want to approach this from an angle with love and understanding, and I don't want to judge, and I don't want to shame. But I think it's time that this generation starts taking some accountability. Like, I agree with everyone on Twitter and Instagram who saw this young lady and said, you know, it's not your fault that he didn't pay attention growing up to his sisters, but there's never an excuse for your rat tail closet to be fucked up like that. Like, if it's spilling out, then you haven't organized it. And if it's not organized, then how are you going to know what the old tails are and the new tails are? Because you can't use old tails for specific things, and you don't want them to go bad. And also, like, in the age of Amazon, there's no reason you shouldn't have, I mean, really all your animal tails. It doesn't even matter if it's just rats. But you shouldn't have any of the tails, like, they shouldn't be dangling, first of all. They shouldn't hit you in the face. And I'm trying not to be judgmental. I'm trying to come here with a place of love. And I just feel like we need to get this girl to a Container Store or to maybe like a Goodwill. I feel like we need to do a Marie Kondo with, I mean, really all the bird parts and the rodent parts. And agreed, Noelle, thank you. Noelle is, she said what I was going to say next. We need to, everyone just share your spells with her, please. Okay. And I understand that, but it depends on the climate and the altitude. And also, if you're keeping toes and toenails under the bed, which I don't fuck with those, but some people do, you don't want them near the rat tails. You just don't want that, because you don't want to get mold on the tails. Anyway, she's sweet, but we need to help her. She's sweet. And to be honest, Noelle, owls, probably like 8. American bald eagles, over 50. Without a doubt. So, yeah, it's a feet thing. I just do hair and fingers. I don't even fuck with feet anymore. I quit doing that in like 8th grade. Anyway, I think she's great. I really like her. I say we keep her. Okay, let's get into the end of the episode. We're gonna look at some case updates, and we're gonna do a thing called cold dipping. All right, it ain't stuff no chew in your gullet. That ain't what it is. It's something exciting and new, and it's something that I want to try to do more often. but we obviously can't do it until I scream at you all that you're
high. You're both high.
And also, I want to remind you that tonight is WrestlePalooza, which is kind of like a mini version of. And today's episode is sponsored by Fredrickson. In a tiny Evil Knievel outfit with a cape.
What is Fredrickson wearing, dude? What is he wearing? What is that?
He's ready to do a bike stunt.
Absolutely, man. You are not doing stunts. Are you serious?
Just let me in.
You can't drive.
Money. I don't see the fucking problem.
No, ma'am. Chief said
Oh
no,
my
ma'am.
god.
Wait for the chief. Thank you.
All right, Fredrickson. You better be careful. What the hell? I have no idea how the fuck he's doing that, dude. Who taught him witchcraft?
So there is that. And he can. Fredrickson really can do anything and everything. He's an inspiration. I just burped into the microphone. I am so sorry. I will cut that. I apologize. It's embarrassing. Ew, I'm gross. Also, while we're here, I'm gonna be an auntie.
Guys, is everything okay?
No.
I'm just waiting in line. I wanted to catch you as soon as you're available.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go into work now, guys.
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah.
Yeah, shaking Fredrickson.
Yeah, for sure.
Birthday.
I thought. Wait, Fredrickson, it's your birthday?
We're bringing sexy back.
Robert, match the freak.
Oh, okay. Is this it? Am I matching the freak?
Yeah, you're doing great.
Thank you. Hey, Fredrickson, how's your new dancing role been going? Shouldn't you be on the stage at some point? Don't forget about it. All right, I don't pay you to fuck around. Hey, listen, guys. Do you guys mind if I get my own office? You know, I got to do line RP.
I hope you like the disco ball we added.
There's a pig.
Yeah, Where the fuck did you guys get a disco ball?
Well, you said no strip club, so we stripped that idea and just made the club.
Yes, I know you have a
idea.
Yeah. No, I'm really glad that you guys are here every day now. The cult.
Who are you spending your time with?
He's really not that bad, I swear. Like he's a good guy. He gets in trouble, but it's not his fault. It's because he forgets. It's because he forgets.
That, Rob?
He's literally scratching the glass outside.
Oh my god!
He's just lost. This is just what happens. Mom, can you stop wearing thongs like that? By the way, like come on, Mom. You're in your 40s. Hey, Marcus, you're scaring my mom.
Robert, I shit myself.
Marcus, you don't wear pants. If you shit, it just falls on the floor, doesn't it?
Oh.
Just rub your like your butt on the grass. I don't know. Like...
Dude, Marcus shitting himself is pretty funny. Okay. Well, I feel like that's actually a bad transition. I feel like that's not appropriate. Which is why we probably need to do this. Let's do a cleanse. How about that? Because you guys are in a witch shit, so you might like this.
It's time to remove my chihuahua's demon. This time is going to work. Juan Calamera, azúcar, Juan Calamera, azúcar, Hanta Manjana, Tiki tracatú. A la víbora de la mar, por aquí pueden pasar. Los de adelante corren mucho y los de atrás se quedarán.
Hoy, mi amor, hasta el perro no te quiere.
Ya está hecho el hechizo. Ahora sí. ¡Úpule! Listo.
Ahorita va a volar.
Para que vean. Ya está, mija, el hechizo hecho para todos los que no me quieren.
Okay. So, for those of you who have not been around or maybe missed the last episode or two, we've been talking about this situation with a young man who is an adult still, a man, 20 years old. He's a pretty big deal on TikTok, and he's a musical artist named David, but his name is spelled with a 4 because art. Anyway, he's trying to, ooh, I'm fucking weird, and look at how artistic I am. I put a 4 instead of an A. Shit. What a concept. Anyway, he makes a lot of songs about romance and violence, and it's pretty eclectic. Not gonna lie, it's pretty weird, but it's also violent and fine. So is everything. Beastie Boys, Judas Priest, Kiss. It's all, But he kind of takes it a step further. He gets all in his own shit and kind of overcomplicates a lot of his endeavors. Kind of reminds me of when Russell Brand played Homie on that fucking Get Him to the Greek. How it's like, it's art. It's real deep, It's like thinky, like just the shit he says in it. Kind of reminds me of how this guy talks in interviews. Very grandiose. He definitely has that big head vibe about him. Like he's got a big head, a big ass ego. He hits on a lot of underage girls, allegedly, or I'll just say he does, because he physically has shown himself online under his screen names, and those names are moderators in his chats on Reddit, on Discord, on Insta, on Talk, on everything. He has full control. His screen names are blatantly his, provably his, and he openly interacts with people who are under 18 and has for quite some time. And he slides into the DMs of young girls. But if that's not the worst thing you've heard, one young lady named Celeste Rivas Hernandez ran away from home twice to be with this guy. She allegedly, it seems based on the internet trails thus far, met him as far back, and we're talking online, started communicating with him, if you will, as far back as 2022, which would put her at 11 years old, because she recently turned 15 the day before her body was found in the trunk of his Tesla in LA. And not her whole body, just some of it. Not to mention, and keep in mind, she just turned 15 and he has been 20. Okay? We are in 2025. All right? Now, had it been a few days ago, she would have been 14, right? Putting her in 2022 at what age? 3 years less than 14, 11 years old. So at 11 years old, yeah, she didn't even live to see 15. So at 11 years old, she starts getting groomed by this guy. And he had other girlfriends who were really young. And the thing about her is she was a runaway, and there were missing persons posters. Her family made a report, and her own brother went to LAPD to say, hey, he went to the Lake Elsinore police. Hey, my little sister who's missing has run away with this rapper before. You should check him out. They said, we don't have probable cause. There's nothing we could do. Prove it. So this little girl's missing. The police don't seem to give a fuck. The family's upset. They file a missing persons report. They do what they can. from what I could tell, I don't think there was an Amber Alert. Like, fucking bug. Anyway, to make matters more weird, he started getting famous a few years ago. Like, he went from literally a kid from, he started out in Brooklyn, moved to Houston. He was homeschooled in a super Christian household. And his parents allowed him to use his computer to make music. And when he moved to Houston, he first started listening to some secular music and got to briefly go to public school. I think briefly, or interact with public school kids, it seems. That has nothing to do with, you know, anything really. It's just interesting background, right? Seemed very seemed kind of isolated from mainstream media and what he'd become. TikTok, social media, things that like are of the secular world that he would have once rejected. And his family would have. But he had 2 songs that you might recognize. We're not going to play them. But one of them's called Romantic Homicide. And I don't remember what the other one's called. But they made it huge on TikTok. And he made a ton of money. And he immediately gets signed. And yet, Carrie, I understand people think that. But until we see any evidence of that, I'm not gonna bash the family. And I don't believe that because I haven't seen any proof of that. But what I have seen is that her friends, Celeste's own friends, who knew about the relationship, were perhaps attempting to blackmail or take payment to shut up about it. But it seems that that's not her family. So I'm not going to smear the family because they did everything they could. They put out a missing persons report. The brother did try to report it. They've been keeping in touch and having an open ear with people who are online. If we hear more, you know, we'll report that or we'll discuss it. But I haven't seen any evidence of that. And I've been combing through this shit. I've seen some people make up bullshit. And when you go look at the people who were saying stuff about the family quite a bit, it seems to be his own moderators. You know, and his Twitch moderators were trying to say that she was lying about her age. And to me, it's like, no. She was 11. And here's the thing. It's really hard to lie about your age when you look 11. When you look very much 11. And you'll see a picture in a little bit. But here's the thing. She's in photos wearing her shoes with her tattoos with her. He's wearing her bracelets. A lot of stuff has come out recently. We've talked about a whole bunch of it. But there's a couple of new things that I want to show you as if there were any more questions of, is this possible? It's wild. So anyway, this young girl who just turned 15 and this dude who has been upward sloping, peaking, if you will, for the last 2 or 3 years, who has been hiding their relationship, it seems, from, here's the thing, he didn't. Like, he pretended to, but they would kiki and giggle about it. And he would, it's her. You can see her. He talks about it. At one point, she even calls herself missing. Someone else puts him on blast, says she's been missing. She goes missing twice, and people are joking about it on Discord. So it's just really, really strange because to have parts of her body found in the front trunk of this Tesla, taken to a tow yard, and now the medical examiner is saying that it is badly decomposed, which almost every single person with ME experience or forensic experience in that realm has said that usually means a month or longer. He left for his tour, I believe, on the 4th or 5th. So that would put it right at the time when the neighbors reported the vehicle had been sitting there abandoned. Here's what's odd. You can go on Google Maps right now, look at the house, and that car has been out in front of it since 2024. Oddly, a month after she went missing, you see the very Tesla out there. You see a picture of him, and we showed it on the last live. You can see it there where there's a Tesla in the background, and he is literally handing money to kids who seemingly, as it's been explained, are extorting him. Like, hey, we're not going to tell anyone about Celeste, but you got to pay us. They brag about it in texts. They get mad at each other about it in text. Those texts are posted. Then her own teacher talks about it. And that's where we're going to leave off. I'm going to show you this because we did talk about that. But I'll tell you this much. It seems that she was wrapped in a plastic bag. Some people have reported it as a plastic tote. Regardless. Oh, by the way, Holly. Those kids are her age. So 14, 15, 13, 14, 15, around that age. And they look very young. They look very young in the pictures. And he is an adult man. Oh, I'm glad you asked that, Donna. So he's been on tour. And on his tour, what he does is he rolls out a casket and they roll it into the venue. And then kids can write letters to dead loved ones and throw it in the casket. And on stage, him and his dancers are covered in blood with handprints. And he sings songs about killing women. And he actually sings songs about Celeste. And he calls them Celeste. And one of the songs is called Celeste, I should say. And he has her in the lyrics. In the last episode, Donna, and the one before it, I believe, we go over some of those lyrics. And also you can kind of see a little bit more of the creepier integration of her into his music and art. He records her talking and then puts it to auto-tune, and puts all these layers on it so that it sounds extra distorted and very echoey and breathy. And he actually has, like, that's her voice. You can hear it. He has her in a live stream, and then he just goes on tours. And he's been on tour for a month. Oddly, around the same amount of time it would have taken for her body to likely get that way. The car is registered to him. It is parked in front of that. And remember, we saw her purse on the couch, which is in the house. Very concerning stuff. Oh, and of course, we're going to look at some other interesting stuff, like her on the Discord and him claiming that she's pregnant. He calls her wifey. It's really gross. We have it all. And it's actually in the last episode, Holly, and they've been preserving it on Reddit. Here's the cool thing about this generation is these kids are not fucking letting it go. Donna, they're not letting it go. And here's another thing. He didn't want to cancel his tour. He only canceled one show in Seattle. The LA show is still selling tickets as of yesterday. But then the promoters pulled out. The label pulled out. Crocs canceled the shoe line they were doing. Like, no, we legally can't because they haven't charged him yet, but they should. They took Luminol to his house. I mean, they're getting up in his ass now, but it's a Tesla. They're likely going to get a lot. Now, regardless of whether he killed her or not, which I'm going to go out on a limb and say, it's looking pretty bad for him. He still committed a crime, and I feel comfortable not saying allegedly and saying he did pedophile shit. He groomed her because they were together. They did date. He's wearing her bracelet. She's in pictures with him. She's in videos. She's on a live stream with him. He calls her his girlfriend, his wife. Like, this is all confirmed while she's missing. So he's a pedophile. So he can eat a dick and kiss my ass. And he belongs in prison regardless. So why they haven't charged him for that, I have no idea. But it seems as though he is no longer cooperating with police. They're speaking to his attorneys. Do you know why the car was towed to begin with? So the neighbors said it was stinky and it was illegally parked for over a month. And because it was abandoned, it looked abandoned. It was like covered in dust and leaves. They were like, get it out of here. And it's a fancy area of the Hollywood. It's like out where you drive up through the hills. I think it's by Madonna's house or something. Like when you keep going. It's the really fancy part of Hollywood we got lost in just driving around. It's beautiful. But that car was parked there too long. And the neighbors there, they're real stingy. They're like, hey, what's this car doing over here? I'm going to call the cops. I'm bored. And then they do. And they actually, because those people are rich, they actually do come pick it up. But it took them about a month. So then they get it to the tow yard. Once they get it to the tow yard, they're like, oh my God, it stinks. And they go, oh, this stinks really bad. And then they go and they call the police. And the police come and they go, oh, that's a hand. That's a head. But where's the rest of her? Very, very badly decomposed. Then they look at the finger. It's got the same tattoo as the missing girl, Celeste Rivas, but they didn't notice that. You know who did? TMZ did. TMZ did. And they're the ones who tipped off the LA police and told them, hey, you might want to check the missing girl that's been dating this 20-year-old, and she is 14, because it was before she turned 15. By the way, body discovered day after her birthday. Likely killed up to a month before, but no less than 5 days before, because it was badly decomposed. And the Tesla is registered to the singer, who has something like 2 or 200 billion plays. It's crazy. She was wearing a tube top and black tights. Yeah. And she had her jewelry on. So they know it's her and it's his vehicle. Then her parents are like, she had a boyfriend named David. So there's all that. So that's what happened. So now I'm going to let this finish and we're going to look at a news report from it that just came out.
That's assault. 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 Oh, that's assault. 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 That's assault.
Helping now, new details following a grisly discovery in Hollywood. A 15-year-old girl found dead inside a singer's Tesla. Now Fox 11's Gina Silva is digging into their mysterious connection. Gina Silva.
That's her in my classroom in front of...
A teacher is captured on cell phone video telling his students that Celeste Rivas, the 15-year-old girl found dead inside singer David Anthony Burke's Tesla, had been his student and that he knew she had run away a couple of times.
So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA.
TMZ was the first to report on the teacher's comments.
There's certainly photo and video evidence that she was most likely with David. They were hanging out together. It's unclear if this was a romantic relationship.
Rivas' teacher put out a video, and it may be the smoking gun in the case.
Nima Rahmani, president of West Coast Trial Lawyers, says the teacher's claims are damaging because Celeste was only 13 when she first went missing in April 2024. If investigators confirm she ran away with David at that time, he would have been 18.
The mere fact that an 18-year-old is in the presence of a 13-year-old who had run away is not unlawful. But if there's any sexual activity, if there was any force or coercion, that could be kidnapping, that could be rape, that could be trafficking. That's the exposure that David has, setting aside the fact that she's now been found dead.
One day after the medical examiner identified the remains in the Tesla as those of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, LAPD investigators served a search warrant at David's home in the Hollywood Hills on Wednesday night, seizing electronics and computers.
In the back of my mind, you died.
Ironically, David first broke into the music scene in 2022. Romantic Homicide went viral on TikTok. Social media users are now pointing to his music videos, noting that they feature a woman resembling Celeste. There's also one scene showing a body being placed in a trunk.
Aren't I? I'm muted. Apologies. Here's what I don't get is Fox and all these other news stations, they don't need to do this. Like, they don't need to say, like, these girls resemble Celeste. You have Celeste on a live stream with him. You have her and him on Discord through their accounts with pictures of them, of her hand with her tattoo, of her hair, of her face, her holding her purse while she's missing the second time. Evidence of her with him, talking about being pregnant, talking about her flow cycle and her sexual past with him, her text messages to someone else talking about this. And that person put them out because they're like, yes, they were having sex, her and this adult man, which is molestation because she cannot consent. So this whole fucking bullshit from the police about, or from that guy anyway, with the weird mouth, the lawyer guy with the funky mouth, him sitting there talking about like, oh, that's not enough to take her. Excuse me, sir, that's grooming and pedophilia. Aiding and abetting a runaway twice with evidence that he was with her. The thumbnail of the last video is her with a cover and him asking someone if they're fed because they're like, who's the girl? He calls her wifey. Absolutely, Holly. Here's the cool thing. I didn't get to finish this earlier. I'm glad you brought that up, Holly. That's a great question. Not only do we have that, all his fans, he was very interactive with them, and he tried to groom others. They were 16, they were 50. They're posting all the screenshots. They're saving and preserving all the history from the Discord. They're openly talking about it. They're ratting on him. They're telling on him. Everybody has become a snitch, and I fucking love it. Good. And they're saying shit like they're not putting up with the pro-burger apologists or any of that bullshit. They're not doing that. This is a new generation where they're like, cut the shit, barca. No. He's not good. He's a pedo. Like, that's what they're saying. I'm saying allegedly because I'm on YouTube and for entertainment purposes only so I don't get sued. But let's be honest. They're not putting up with this bullshit. And it's not just the girls, it's the boys. Them too, they're like, ew, homie, that's disgusting. Like, they're calling him out. Imagine if when my generation, imagine if when we were that age, if we were like, because, you know, a lot of us didn't know the backstory, but because internet now, you kind of know more. But imagine if our generation, everybody was like, yo, fuck South Park Mexican. Like when they found out what happened. Yo, fuck R. Kelly. Hell no. Hey, that guy murdered a guy. Let's not put that on. We're not going to listen to that anymore. Like they're just not into supporting the bullshit. And I'm cool with that. Good. So it's pretty crazy. Jason the Ween. That's his brother who's in the video? Or is that someone else? Because they all have weird nicknames. Yeah, they had that one good song on the Mexican radio. But they're not like putting up with this shit. They're like, no, we're not. We're not wheezing the juice. We're not Jason the Ween. We're not putting up with this bullshit. Oh, the one that collaborated with him? Well, he's probably the only one because the chick that they just had a single come out, she's like, fuck him. Bye. Ew. Because here's the thing, even if he didn't kill her, let's say he didn't, he still did a pedophilia. He still did that. He's still a groomer. He still tried to fuck on kids, and that's not cool. So go to jail. Bye. We don't care about your romantic homicide song anymore, sir. You're doing gross pedo shit. No one wants that shit. Take it away from here and into jail. And please, police, lock him up. Because again, it's not just her. It's other young girls who are like, I was 16 when I dated him. Here's all the proof. They have his accounts calling her wifey, announcing a pregnancy while she's missing. She did carry Elizabeth. She needed them to come forward. And unfortunately, people who should have apparently allegedly got money to keep quiet, which is fucked up. And Ween is a great band, but I agree with you 100%. Because that's too far. Like Jason the Ween is weird. It's very weird. I hope he drops the soap too, Darlene. motherfucker. He's like gross, dude. But they're not putting up with this shit. They're like, nope. And they're keeping accountability. And they're doing a lot of sleuthing. So much sleuthing. I'm loving it. I'm going to let this finish, though.
In terms of incriminating evidence, at this point, it is not clear he did anything wrong. It is his car. This victim, this decedent, and he obviously knew each other. They had matching tattoos, but I have not seen anything reported in the media that he was responsible or is responsible for her tragic death.
Former prosecutor, now criminal defense attorney Dimitri Gorin says while the court of public opinion may already believe David was involved in Celeste's death, proving it in court will be far more difficult.
A plausible reason of what happened possibly.
Yeah, it really won't. Let me stop here because this is where this guy gets fucking ridiculous and this woman can't get her head out of her ass. Let me pause it right there. It's not going to be difficult. You know why? Because a Tesla, not going to be difficult there. Teslas are like, I mean, come on. You're driving around in a digital forensic lab's wet dream, dude. Like this is like, yeah, they'll pull it all. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Here's another thing. Digital forensics from his Discord, his phone records. Are you kidding me? He is actively calling himself the boo, calling her wifey, announcing pregnancies, talking about their sex life, hitting on children. You know what's crazy is these people who get busted on Chris Hansen and shit, they've actually done way less than him. As weird as it is to think about, they've showed up to a bait trap, right? This guy was the one baiting and luring these girls. And then they get there and then they're there and he's doing lives with them. He's talking about getting them pregnant. They're openly discussing her being missing. She is a character in his online persona. He's recording her in a music studio. She's in the clothes that are announced in her missing persons flyer in some of this footage. I don't think that it's going to be hard at all to prove, at minimum, that he's grooming and assaulting a child. That's not going to be hard at all because they can get warrants to all of his social media and it's laid out right there and he did it. And if that's enough for these pedos who are getting busted every day in the Midwest and Florida and here in Disney World, like if they can get busted and if people can get busted in stings like Chris Hansen style, then absolutely they're going to be fine. They're going to have it all. Like it's so much data that they're going to have at their fingertips. And I hope that they preserve it. I'm still angry that the brother reached out to the police and they were like, "Okay, nothing we could do." Like, yeah, how is he not in jail? Exactly. He even if he didn't murder, he did that, go to jail. I don't understand. They're like, well, we need more. We need a body. No, you don't. Not for that. Stick him in on that and question him. If he's already lawyered up and he's not cooperating, put him in jail so he's not a fucking flight risk. Obviously, they're tailing him without a doubt. It's so crazy. In 2009, pedos on Chris Hansen's show were showing up to chats with me. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because you used to work for those companies or those organizations. Hello, Satan. Some of them, yeah. We talked about that one time. Dude, that's crazy. And that's the thing is like, that's less than what this guy did. Doesn't make it any right. But there's still, that's enough probable cause, right? That's enough to get them a charge. So how is this guy not at least charged? How is he not being held for questioning under that charge? It's so wild. And then, oh, there's her hand in your car, which is registered to you. I'm sorry. Is that not, I mean, it was probable cause to get a warrant. Are you really telling me that that is not something that would make a jury go, in addition to all the fucking evidence of them being together? Proving guilt will be difficult that is ridiculous. That is a tall fucking order. I'm gonna let him finish though. Not gonna be a Kanye. Here we go.
Is that she had access to his car. He travels the world, and somebody, one of her friends, somebody else, harmed her and put her in the car.
David was supposed to perform at the Greek tomorrow night. That has been canceled. In fact, his world tour has been canceled as well. And Christine, authorities are saying that he is being very cooperative. He's helping them with the investigation.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They've not said that. Apparently, he lawyered up. Dude, Fox is wrong a lot. Like a duh, right? But they seem to be the only one reporting on this again today. But no, he's apparently got a lawyer doing the talking for him. So literally, okay, do you remember the Madeline McCann Perugia estate or the hotel? The house looks like that, but like a is it terracotta or is that food? I don't remember. It's like can't remember what you call it, but like almost like adobe looking houses. Like it's that material, that type of concrete, if you will. And it's like tangerine colored and it's massive. It takes up the whole street. You just see two doorways with the specific actually I could just pull it up. I hope it doesn't freeze though. I think it'll be fine. If I freeze, just go with it. I'll just show it to you. I don't normally like doing the whole let's look at people's house. Hey everybody, hey freaks, it's me, Great Hughes. Let me show you a fucking map. Oh yeah. I'm glad I'm frozen because I just did the jerking off hand signal for you guys. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, Gray. Oh, what's up, freaks? Give me all your fucking money. Oh, I'm gonna take all the old ladies' money. Well, why don't you support my dreams? If you send me $500, I will donate 375 of it to, like, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to remember it from memory, which is not going to be easy. And yet I did it. 1368 Vireo Drive, Los Angeles, California. Okay, let's see. We'll go to 1380 so I can show you where the car was. Hey, everybody. What's up, freaks? Hey, look at Grizzly. She's more successful than me, so I'm going to ridicule the shit out of her while I berate you for not getting us started on another donation night. Every night's big donation night. It's like Jerry's kids over there, but if the kids were grown up and out of the house and Jerry's just yelling at himself, whoever it was who did those fucking fundraisers. God. To all who've hailed Satan loves you. Hail Satan. Okay. Let me pull up this Mapperino. I'll even show you the fucking Tesla on it. Keep in mind, she went missing last year. She's been missing a year and a half. Okay. So as of 2024, the view we're going to see on this in a second, she was missing. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, I got a little lost. Here we are. Okay. Yep. Back to here. Okay. So this is the house. As you can see, it's in the hills. It's a pretty house in the hills. Okay. And see what I mean? It's actually, you know what? I wonder if, this 2016. I think they painted it. Hold on. Got to go this way a little bit. Not too much. Did they remove? I took a screenshot, so I'll find it. I'll not hesitate to find it. Okay, so this is literally, see where it says 1368? This is literally the front door to get into. This is it. This is the place. This is where they served the search warrant. Did they remove the 2020? Oh, there it is. Nice. There's the Tesla. So May of 2024, there. This is the Tesla. The exact one. All right. It's right there. You can see the rims and everything. And it's the same one from the extortion picture. The alleged extortion picture. All right. And see, you come back a little bit and you're in 2016. So it's tricky. There's a tricky map. It's a tricky map. But this whole block is like one big ass house. You see that? And oddly, another Tesla with a bunch of leaves on it. There are houses across the street, but this is Hollywood, hun. So, like, you go into a tiny door in a bush, and then it's a Madonna mansion. It's so weird. But also, I think this is right by where Trevor Moore's house might have been, which I went to an estate sale outside of it once. And look, these cactuses are fucking knocked over. So this is May 2024. She went missing April 2024. So 1 month in, all right, he's staying here. Right here goes up there. Look at how big that shit is. You go in right there. That's the Tesla. Registered to him. Houston plates. She was in the front. That's where the body was found. Also, they have Labubus in their pictures that match him and her. Like these Hello Kitty. And also, she's a Hello Kitty nut. So, yeah. I don't understand how they could be so negligent either. Kalisa, yeah, you're absolutely 100% right. Spot the fuck on. Yeah, but here's the thing. They have to have ring cams because it's Hollywood. I feel like maybe it. So the closer you get to the door, right, it looks like there's one on the left. So possibly. Actually, yeah, it does. But that could be a keypad. Here's the thing. Oh, look, bring some security. Yeah, so this could be one right here. There could be one inside the gate that we don't see. But without a doubt, there's people here there will definitely be ring camera footage of her coming or going with or without him. At least some. Now, whether those people turn it in, and see, even you could see through here, there's a little bit of a house back there. And see right here, you turn in, there's probably a fucking windy way. This is crazy. What is going on here? Is this just a tangled mass of sticks? Anyway, that's a crazy bush. You want a Labubu? No. No one can have a Labubu. I think they're being sent by the government to spy on us, but that's just me. That's just me a little silly. Lafufu? Okay. So essentially, I think there has to be, but the problem is when you get even slightly close to being able to be near the front to see it, it reverts you to 2016, which maybe they didn't have a ring back then. But I didn't see one when I checked. Now here, these maps are really terrible. This is, I guess, like the neighbors, but even out here, you don't see much. And when we passed by Madonna's house, it was like literally a massive bush, pardon me. And then there's just a door and a keypad. So I would imagine for these big celebrities, hot shit celebrities, they probably have cameras that we don't know about. Cameras in the Laboot. It seems like he's very active on social media. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Holly, I beg you, go back to the last episode and peep it because he was, and we show a whole bunch of it. I don't know why. Okay, great. Well, sick. Okay, we're back. I don't know why it is doing this, but I do know why, because it's StreamYard. So that's basically it with that. This is the house on Google Map, but it's crazy that you can see the Tesla in front of it. And it's a month after she goes missing. It was abandoned. If you just go down the street and left, That's where it was abandoned. And so it's freezing again. It's frozen again, y'all. So now he started as a gamer on TikTok. Well, he started as a gamer on Fortnite and Roblox. He's big on Fortnite, Roblox, and Minecraft. Those are his 3 big ones. He also made a song in his parents' closet or something with like a laptop and some headphones. And then he used his phone and, made it in a car in 2 minutes, and now it's got 200 billion play. Okay, yeah, but he's trying to fuck kids. So can we not? His song oddly has skyrocketed through the roof since this has been announced, yet a lot of his fans are chastising him. So I guess maybe people are using it to make content. I don't know, but that's kind of disturbing. We are going to play this because I thought this was a really good video that this person put out. I did not make this. Somebody else made it. But I thought it was very interesting, and it's somebody who's been very active in the subreddit. That's cool that I'm still pausing a lot. I'm going to write more nasty letters to StreamYard. I feel like they're not getting it. Yeah, and those 3 video games do happen to be inundated with pedos. So this person made this video because Baby Cowboy. Okay, let me talk to you about Baby Cowboy. Baby Cowboy and some of the other people who are very active, they're very, either betrayed or they're fucking citizen sleuthing, and they're doing a great job because they're just scraping. They're scraping everything they can find on all the socials before and in case he deletes it, because they can afford these things like crisis management teams and search engine optimization coordinators and trying to get this shit knocked out. So Baby Cowboy and a few other people have been riding that ass. Like literally, nah, they're not letting it slip. Nah. And they're putting the evidence together very, very carefully so that it's in order, and they're pointing out receipts, and whether regardless of if you like the format or not, or like, oh, they shouldn't play detective. Look, the detective is in this case had to be told by TMZ who the victim was when she is an active, open missing persons case for over a year and a child. So at this point, yeah, I trust Baby Cowboy. Sorry, LAPD. Should have dumped Mark Furman back in the day. Anyway, they fucked up. How do you fuck up the OJ case? I'll never. Don't get caught slipping in LA, and don't get murdered in LA. If you can, try to avoid any danger in LA, because the cops are not. They're so. You get it. It's a lot. I don't think they can handle it. And yeah, I'm being a bit condescending, but who cares? Yeah, his fans have turned on him, Holly. Like everybody's fucking pissed. Oh, a great chance. I mean, it does. It's got a Tesla owner was in chat the other night when we were talking about this and was explaining it to us. And I had a friend who used to have to pay to get her software updated on Tesla. Apparently now it's all inclusive. It's really sick. And apparently they have, and I hate Elon personally, like, and not hate like a visceral hate, but hey, like, God, can he just go? Can we deport him? Is that possible? Anyway, I don't need him to have my social security number is the point. And I'm tired of him being in charge of things when he's tripping balls on K. Get out of the Fed, you douchebag, you fadouchebag. Okay, fiduciary douchebag, fadouchebag. There's got to be a way. We're going to make that wordplay work. But that motherfucker needs to get away from the Fed. Get away from... You don't get to, no, you're not auditing government spending. You are tripping balls on K, on special, the same shit Steve-O used to take when he was at the peak of his drug addiction, jumping off of roofs and making horrific decisions. We shouldn't have Elon in there looking at our private financial data. With that said, it's super badass that Tesla's the technology they have, and this Tesla owner was in here explaining, some have Starlink. You've got internal cameras, external cameras. You can unlock it from your phone from far away. Like, this is beyond fobbery, okay? This is beyond, like, I have a 2007 Honda Fit, and I'm over here like, hey, check this out. A beep. Look, the alarm can go off. Just kidding. I need new battery. Like, this car will make you fucking waffle fries, heat your ass up, and drive for you. Okay? They're going to have shit. They're going to have it. Now, what I am curious about is if they get a search warrant, will Tesla cooperate? I don't know, because Elon's also a dickhead. Exactly, stoic. Deport him. That's the next shirt. Deport Elon. I clearly need to go back. Oh, Holly, we miss you, doll. We miss you. I miss you so much. I think I still have those stickers. Hondas are solid cars. They can go. Come on. 300K? Are you kidding me? That many miles? Still dogging it? Please. Please. And they're made with Japanese cadmium steel bolts. Like, you need a breaker bar to get off any bolt, which is great. That's great, because it's not good when you need to get to the water pump, but it is good when you don't need someone taking your shit. You feel me? You do, Donna? I knew it. I knew it. Fit owners unite. And I drive a manual. I've driven a stick shift for over 2 decades. If I try to do, I don't even, like, what do you call it? An automatic? I don't even fuck with those. I've never rented one. I don't fuck with them. I can't. I will slip it into neutral and fuck up. Okay. Someone made this video. Props to them. Cowboy baby. Baby cowboy made this. They ain't letting it go. They ain't letting it go. This, you're going to see. And I'm going to put it on slow. Okay. Will it let me? I don't think it'll let me. Okay. We're going to try our best. All right. Here, watch this shit. Okay. So see what they're doing? They're taking the username right there. And this is when the ring was mentioned. So we're going to go back. Make sure it's at the best quality. I'm going to go up to 720 just to be safe. All right. Let's go back a little bit. So this is her account. They have screenshots of her account making a couple of these comments before she deleted it. She would delete her account and change it and come up with new account names. So in this one, her old post, David would tag her and you could see the pictures, and the name was very specific to Celeste. It was one of her accounts. It was provably one of her accounts. So what they're doing is they're going through and they're charting it, and see they're over here taking the, and I don't really know that this number system is necessary because it kind of defaults all of them once you've deleted the account. But right there is the ring, because they discuss how they're getting married, which you cannot do, sir. You cannot do. This was, look at this date. She would have been 14 at this time. Fucking 14, dude. Like, are you kidding, hun? No. You can actually, when she had been 13, okay, her birthday September 7th, right? Holy shit. She would have been 13. She's wearing this ring. Okay, and so now they're pasting this. Let's just go forward to the next one. All right, so that was the ring mentioned. All right, and now they're going down. Here's the other one. I'll make him come back right now. She's saying, I'll go get him. And they weren't alive around this time. So we know that they were around each other, but they're literally, it's 4:50 in the morning. They're both going to probably have pings to the same room if she has a separate device. If she's using his, I don't know. It's logged into a separate account. So I think it's hers. She did have a phone. I'll make him come back right now. So she's talking like he's there with her. And they're just logging it. They're logging it. Kenny logins it. All right. And I think the purpose of this is to also show you a little more. So this is him. So he says me and at the time it had her tagged. Okay. Got a kid on the way. Did you see that? Oops. Sorry. Most important part. Me and that's her tag. Got a kid on the way. See the user ID? Yeah, they're not fucking around, Angela. people feel betrayed. Just saying, so you know, March next year, laughing my ass off is what she says. So March 2025 is when the kid would have been arriving. Now, I personally think maybe she wasn't pregnant and thought she was, or unfortunately, she could have gotten something, like an ABO or something like that. No idea. We don't even know if he did it. Cough, cough. Girl, not that Nikki. It's so nice to see you. I hope your wrist is feeling better. How you doing, hon? Good to see. Oh, so good to see my kid. The older kids who left the flock to go get jobs and break their wrists are back. I miss you. And look at the, see this? Can you do a thug shake on stage? This is like old. And she deleted her account, but the posts still remain. But the only way to really connect them to her would be through context clues, i.e., old screenshots of small snippets of these conversations, like her saying wowzers, and it does have her name and picture that someone happened to save. And then checking out the user content ID and comparing them. So let's let them keep going. Hello, Feminem. Nice to see you. So here we are, another pregnancy comment. So they're letting you know this is my process for not fucking around. Boom. Oh, makes sense. Anyways, I'm a missing person, guys. Prayer hands. 5 of, it's kind of hard to see. 2023. Yeah, oh, sorry. There it is. May 8th, 2023. I'm a missing person, guys. So this would have been the first time. Although I thought it was only for a month, but they were talking long before that. So I do wonder if that just got fucked up by the news. And also, did you see that up there? We've been trying, but it's hard when I'm asking my parents to hang out with a guy alone. Ask where he lives or ask if you can hang out with him. We've been trying, but it's hard when I'm asking my parents to hang out with a guy alone. So at this time, she would have been 12. Fortnite Tinder collab when keep it 100. Never fuck that. Like, she's over here having all these conversations. Gain their trust. So you wait. Gain their trust. Say you're gonna fuck him, then run away or some shit, and they will talk to you. Then you can agree with them only. See right here, she put, I'm 13. And this was 2023, but it was not September yet. Bro, I'm trying to hit that David feature. Sometimes parents need some loosing down on their children just a little bit. He's my best friend too. I don't even think he likes me. You'd be surprised. Oh, wait, I remember you. Does he know you like it? Like, literally, they're talking back and forth about having a relationship. She's like talking with other people about having a relationship with him. User was 13 in 2023. I think they're disregarding a bit of the dates as far as her birthday. Well, the parents reported her missing both times. And then the brother tried to go up to the cops to tell them, hey, we think she's with this rapper named David. And the cops are like, that's not enough. So what do you do, you know? What do you do? All right. So that's what's going on there. The other thing I wanted to show you. Let me just pull this up real quick. I'm going to show you a bit of this subreddit where people are keeping a log of this, because there's more of them than there is me. And they are super fast because they're young and they have energy. Their bones don't hurt yet. All right. My bones hurt. but they seem to be really freaking good at logging all of their research. And so if you'd like to go keep up to date with it, get you a little Reddit account. It's free. You could just, I mean, really, you could put any bullshit email in there and it doesn't even, you don't even have to verify it first. You could also just go in anonymously. And the subreddit is r/D4VD. And I'll link it in the comments. And people are just constantly dropping all of the history and screenshots and anything they can. Whoops. And it keeps getting more and more crazy by the day. I'm very fascinated by how good they've been. I mean, I shouldn't be that fascinated because, I mean, the kids are all right, you know? But I'm very fascinated with how good they've been about just like keeping on this shit and not letting it go. You can read all the different, there's a really good attorney's take in here about why they think he hasn't been charged yet. Yeah, he talks about the ghost of my first victim. Like, he's really into gore. Here's the footage we watched yesterday of her in her Hello Kitty shoes. That is her face. As you can see, her hair is a little bit lighter. I think he had her dye it red. See the Hello Kitty shoes? And those are in the background of other accounts. And this is 2024 when she's missing. This is a problem. Okay. And people keep trying to come up with this conspiracy thing where it's like, some of the girls that you think they're talking about is this girl. This is a girl that was his friend. Yes, her name was also Celeste. But it doesn't seem thus far that there's evidence that they were any of the screenshots that we've shown so far. Those have been linked to this Celeste. All right. But some people have tried to get her involved because of similar names. And now there's an argument about whether they look, he keeps the same profile of people around him. They all look like, I don't know about that. That's a song clip. Do you see this with the ring? All right. This is from one of Celeste's stories. That is one of her accounts. I would say allegedly, but again, there's, I mean, the tattoos, stuff like that. It's her. This is her when I hate this. This makes me really sad. This is her when they started talking on Discord. This is what she looked like when he started grooming her and talking to her. When he started speaking to this young girl on Discord, trying to get her to meet with him and flirting with her, which is public and everyone can see it. This is what she would have looked like, because this is how she looked when she was 11, which is when they were messaging for the first time. So don't give me this she lied about her age bullshit. She said she was 19. Oh, really? Really? Get the fuck out of here with that. And some people were trying to argue saying she was actually a year older. I don't care. She does not look like a fucking adult. She looks like a little baby. Like you, like, literally come here. Let me put a barrette in your hair. Let me brush your hair for you. Like, she looks like a little baby. Like, he would have been what, 18, 17, about to be 18? That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And do you see? Look, let me take this down. Do you see? This is a subreddit for his fans. 4.1 thousand upvotes. She lied about it. They're like, and they're putting her rant up. And boy, is it spicy. Everybody in there is pissed. They're like, what the fuck is wrong with him? They're not letting it go. They are not letting it go. She absolutely should. Should not be in the trunk of a Tesla. I mean, some of them, I believe this was one of his old friends. This is one of his old homies who found out about all this, who posted screenshots of him talking to Celeste and finding out that, you know, he slides into some DMs of younger girls and him getting pissed. Also, he releases a bunch of his hits. He's done one every year on her birthday since they met. The Discord was created on her birthday. The car was towed. What was it, on her birthday? I mean, I'm not into numerology shit or whatever it's called, but people see the pattern. I mean, it is a pattern. Everyone claims they thought she was 19. She was a little bitty kid. So here's a bunch of might be David lurking on the sub. So people think that this person could be David based on some of the stuff that's being said. How motherfuckers feel finding new evidences on David. I'm sorry, that's a great meme. This is in no way a funny topic, but damn, that's a great meme for this, because really they're doing a great job. Hey, listen to me. If you're watching this video for some reason, you are one of the people who is on this subreddit. Hell, I'll even put, there are people on fucking 4chan apparently. I haven't checked, but people have been made mention of it in the sub that are pissed off and are like, fuck that guy. That's a child. And even they're going after, like, everyone is not putting up with this shit. And when I tell you, they are charting, they are graphing, they are storing, they are not laughing, they are taking this shit seriously, they are boycotting. Phil, let me show you my face when I say this. Phyllis, the Gilbert villain Biggs, you are not a villain. You are saying what was on my mind, and I couldn't put it into words because I don't want to insult her, but I don't know how to say, like, frizzy, fucked up hair teen, preteen. Like when you're a little kid and your hair's fucked up, you get up in the morning, you stumble out of bed, your mother has to brush your hair for you because you're just like, you're not going to do it. It's just everywhere. Toddler hair almost. I couldn't figure out how to say it. You encompass that perfectly. Adolescence, frizzy hair, unkempt, and preteen features. Yes, preteen features. A tween even. Is that what they call them? Like, this is she's still learning how to grow out of being a child. Like, she still looks so childlike. It's so fucked up to say, oh, I thought she was 19. Get some glasses. Ugh. You know what? Again, in the last episode, we should show the teacher thing again, actually. Well, it'll pop up here. We'll watch it when it comes up. I'll show you their teacher. Look, people from David Discord, and they're also arguing over where they met. People from David Discord claim David met Celeste on Fortnite and she tried to leave him, but he wouldn't let her. They both have Roblox, Minecraft, and Fortnite. They both have multiple Instas. I've gone through all their accounts. Now, because she's a minor, I haven't posted them. We're not going to do an episode tearing through her account, but we can go through his. But yeah, it's God, it's a damn shame. This is another victim. Oh, okay. So this is him talking to an underage victim. Let me click on this so you can see the story, because this is crazy. Let me take this down. I'm going to show it to you on the wide screen. These are screenshots from Anglisi. So remember the person who was his friend on Twitter, who was formerly one of David's friends until he was made aware of Celeste. We just looked at his post threatening David. Screenshots are from 2023. And the girl who wishes to remain anonymous was underage at the time. This guy's going straight to the deepest pits of hell, bro. Love these kids. I love how they're holding him accountable. Dope. Good. Your generation's better than mine. So this is his bestie. Like, put these screenshots out. Okay, so I've been up all night thinking so this is David talking to an underage girl in 2023. So I've been up all night thinking logically about you, work-life relationships, and realize something that you'd agree with if you see it the way I do. Straight from my heart, I really, really love you, but I have been checking my schedule for the rest of the year and next year, and I'm barely in Texas. I believe long distance relationships work under the right conditions, like you being able to travel with me, etc. But you're still in school. That being said, I don't like hiding anything from anyone. I would love to have a public relationship with someone, but the way this is going, we have to be secret or something. I want you to be happy, but still have so much to do. You still have so much to do left in these 2 years of high school. I'm sorry. What was that, 18-year-old? What was that you were saying? 18-year-old? So you're talking to someone who has 2 years of high school left. Ugh. And I would gladly wait for you if we are both in the right headspace. When that time comes, I still want to be here for you to talk like we did. I love and care about you. You need to make sure you're not alone. We are still interlinked. That's predator language. Please express yourself thoroughly. Please no Okie or KK. I want to know everything going through your head. Controlling and manipulative. And teens have tiny noodle brains and they don't understand. A new girl David had dated in 2023 while she was underage has got in touch with me, and she has multiple screenshots of everything that happened between them. Just know there could have been more, and many people comfortable enough to speak out. Please do. We will do our best to help. So his friends have not only turned against him and are collecting the receipts and the evidence, but they are putting it out there, and they're doing a call out to people going, hey, we're here for you and we want to help you. And that is sick. And that is why this generation is so much better than ours, and I'm so fucking jealous. Okay. I actually have to go. So we're going to do a cold case dip tomorrow. This is most of the new stuff. Yeah, there's also keystroke technology. You could put keystroke stuff. And exactly, statutory therapist, the rapist. This guy sucks, this David guy. He's horrible. I don't understand why he's not in jail. I really don't. It's really crazy to me. I want to show you the teacher thing before we go. For those of you who missed it. It is, I do play it like 2 or 3 times in the last episode, though. And Nikki, it's okay, hon. I know you broke all the bones in your hand and wrist. You don't have to type. It's okay. We know you're here and we love you. We thank you for being here. Hello, Tiff Knox Mahjong. Bad timing, Tiff. Because I'm about to go, girl. How do you get here so fucking late, Tiff? Mahjong to you on a Saturday, though, Tiff. Also, everybody, wrestling is on right fucking now. I want you to know 30-minute, what is it, an hour and a half or 30 minutes? I missed half a pay-per-view because I chose to be with you. Appreciate you and love you. Tomorrow is Sunday, the Sabbath. If you believe in prayers, pray for that little girl and her family. Her family. If you don't, think about it, manifest good things for her family. For her, justice for her. But also, if you don't have a church, you can always go to Hugin Church. If you don't know what Hugin Church is, it's fun. In fact, it's so fun. Melissa wrote a song about it. All Hugin Church is it's literally, pardon, it's literally like you sit around, you eat chicken weenies, and you fart. You think about Christ. All right? So this is a song that Turd wrote. Also, yes, practice safe sex. I don't know why I'm telling you to do that. You know what? Do no sex. Fuck it. You don't need that stuff. This stuff's bad for you. You just need, really all you need is just chicken weenies. Okay? Maybe the internet, maybe some, Edge on YouTube. Edge on YouTube. Eat your Vienna sausages, whatever you eat. You just not chicken statutory. Yeah, wrestling is on right now. There's pay-per-view. WrestlePalooza. Okay, couple on couple. AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Becky Lynch and Seth freaking Rollins. Do you understand? And I like their outfits, and I like their fighting skills, and I like their personalities. So I'm going to go watch them. I love you guys very much. Okay? Please enjoy the light of the Hugin. May he shine upon all of you. May no one pee the bed tonight. Wrestling's in Indianapolis tonight. True Crime, nice to have you here. True Crime, you are what this channel is all about. and wrestling. And that's fucking sick. Oh. CZW to all of you, ECW to some of you. And you know, I guess I got to throw a couple of suckets. But I throw the suckets with love. Okay? And I'm doing what's best for business. Good night.
Lift your hands, worship Him, exalt Him. Who can? You are Lord Dog Almighty. Worthy is the dog, worthy is the dog. You are the who God. Alleluia, alleluia. For the Lord Dog Hoogan reigns. Alleluia, alleluia. For the Lord Dog Hoogan reigns. Hoogan. Hogan, Hoogan. You are Lord Dog Almighty. Worthy is the dog, worthy is the dog. You are the Hoogan. You are Lord Dog Almighty. Worthy is the dog, worthy is the dog. You are the Hoogan. You are Lord Dog Almighty. Worthy is the dog Almighty. Worthy is the dog Almighty. Who God, you are Lord God Almighty. Worthy is the dog, worthy is the dog. You are the who can. All the feral children sing. Glory, glory, He reigns. All the feral children sing. Glory, glory, He reigns. Who can? You are Lord God Almighty. Worthy is the dog. You are the who can.